Hi, John. Can
Hi.
you tell us a little bit about yourself? What is your background and what are you doing here today?
I'm Jon Hayward. I'm a producer of mostly video games back home in Perth. I run a small group who tend to do all kinds of various development projects for anything from the local science museum through to stage productions, random apps and all the rest of it. Basically, my team runs on the idea that if it can be made, we'll do it. And we learn a whole pile of different languages and God knows what else.
What is the key learning that you personally feel like is a great takeaway while participating as one of the mentors at the Code Bootcamp?
You mean personally, my takeaway?
Personally, yes.
Yeah. It's really proving that you can actually do a large code hackathon / learning. It's actually feasible. We were a little bit skeptical to begin with because most of the time you do learning events back home, it tends to be very small groups, between 20 and 30 at a time. And when you're trying to teach people programming, you tend to use a classroom method, which is a lecture and a talk. However, 500 people, giving them the booklet, it really proved that it is actually possible to pull this off and make sure that they can still get the same quality learning, but most importantly, learn that they can actually develop and fix bugs and improve not only through use of us, but of their fellow students as well. And we think we really actually managed to accomplish it this weekend, and it's really cool.
And during the elimination process, when you're choosing which startup ideas or prototype that you guys like the most out of the top 60, right? So what are you guys actually looking for?
Yeah. The top 60 people, but we were picking by the project. The first thing we look for is there a problem? As in, what is the problem? How much pain is it causing people? What exactly they're trying to solve? The second point we look for is how are they solving it? Is it an ideal solution for that problem? Has it been done before? Are they just repeating something that's been done? How neat is the solution? And then the third part is really that. What's the best way of putting it? The third thing we look for is the concept of how well they've done the implementation. As in, they've come up with an idea for a solution, but how well have they made towards realizing that solution? Is it usable? Will people actually want it? Because a big part of this is to build tools and devices and the like, which people actually want to use at home in their regular life to fix the problems they've identified. So those are the three main points we go over.
And out of the 60 that you guys are looking at, how many percent or how many of them that you think has the actual product and market fit?
I'm just thinking back through the list at the moment. What we did over the weekend is make comments and discuss and come up with a large list of all the projects that were submitted. Most of the projects, the top 5 most definitely, we believe they have an excellent product solution fit, which will be perfect for the market, the product market fit. I would say about 80% of the top 17 projects. Actually, no, more than that. Because we did we did actually want a couple of tools which may not have a perfect product fit, but has the potential to pivot. The concept of, hey, we've got this product, we haven't quite got the market right, let's change a little bit. And there was a lot of, every single project we selected actually had the potential to do that. So while they may not have hit the mark perfectly this time, we actually believe that over the next couple of months they'll actually turn out to be really excellent products for the market.
What do you think is the greatest challenge that a certain software engineer or someone in the startup company faces on a daily basis? Is it emotional kind of challenge? And is it something that can be faced easily, can be overcome easily?
It comes down to drive. The ability to keep going regardless of what's going on, what's happening, to push and build your product, get it out to market, and make money from it. And that can actually, in terms of the startup scene, can be very lonely. You can also come across hurdles which seem insurmountable, and it takes time. So bringing a product to market can take from anywhere from a few weeks to several months or years. And being able to keep up that drive over a long period of time is what tends to slow us down. And that, to me, is the biggest problem from a day-to-day basis. Making sure that you wake up every morning and you're focused and you're ready to do it and you're going to knock it out of the ballpark. And you do so.
What is your personal philosophy?
Personally, my philosophy is that if I'm in a position to help someone, I do so. I'm a big believer in making sure that people can actually achieve the things they want. Back home in Perth, we only have a very small video game scene, and I want to actually help bring them forward and provide methods by which people developing independent games can actually earn money from their work and be able to develop and work and grow. And I'm in a position to actually help them. I recently went through Founders Institute in Perth and have developed a teaching program to teach everyone how to create video games, from the idea through to graphics, sound development, design, and so on. And I've built that entire setup to actually help teach people who want to learn how to create games of all ages, but also to help the scene actually learn and develop and engage with this. Because even though we may not be able to earn money directly from creating our game and getting it out to market, if we can actually have work we're doing, which is helping build the independent community, but also work that is within our field, we can actually do a bit of work on games work, which is paid, and then we do our own work to bootstrap our games up. And that's what I'm trying to do.
If a Malaysian today he or she is interested to drop by to Perth and check out the tech community events, what are some of the tech community events that you would recommend to them?
First thing anyone in the startup scene, regardless of where they are, definitely from Malaysia though, should do, is head to Space Cubed. 2 years ago we had a co-working space set up in the centre of town, and there's a large amount of startups there. It's where I personally work from as well, and a lot of the events in the tech community occur at Space Cubed, so it's the first point of call. In terms of other events, it depends on the field. If they're iOS, there's iOS meetups. If they're web-based, there's a web-based community called Port 80, which is really cool and they do a lot of fun stuff. And if they want a major event in order to come up with a new idea or meet new people, I highly recommend the Startup Weekend, run by Sam Birmingham. We have them a couple of times a year, and any Malaysian who wants to visit Perth and check out the startup scene should definitely come over for one of those events. Just make sure they sign up early for a ticket. We like them. We like that event a lot too.
All right. Thank you so much, Jon.
No problems.